Hello, good evening and welcome. The showdown between the farmers and the government continues. It's the day 23rd of the protests that the farmers have been enduring right on the borders of the national capital, Delhi. I am at the Ghazipur border right now, and evening time here, before in fact we tell you about the news, let me just show you around. Evening time here becomes a time of solidarity, time to in fact raise the spirits of the farmers, those who have been here. Those who are coming from western UP, from other places in Uttar Pradesh, many of them, their tractors now loaded with music, and they are in fact right now almost taking out a rally kind of a situation here with music to make sure that the spirits in the camp is high. Let me show you another picture here at the Ghazipur border. Just take a look at these farmers, because they have been here and the evenings become very, very cold. So all of them with these tractors and music are going across this entire camp, trying to in fact make sure that the spirits of the farmers, those who are here, are high, because the farmers have dug in their heels, ladies and gentlemen, making sure that they are in for a long haul. And this comes despite the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's assurances to the farmers. He once again tried to put things in perspective of his own government. In one of the most direct outreach yet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured the farmers on the farm laws. Prime Minister said there are enough safeguards present in the law and said the farm laws will strengthen the APMCs and the small farmers. Modi also assured farmers on the contentious issue of MSP, saying the minimum support price is going to stay, and lies are being spread about the MSP. Despite several assurances of the Prime Minister, farmers so far have refused to relent. This is the day 23rd of the protest.
स्वामीनाथन कमेटी की रिपोर्ट को लागू करने का काम हमारी ही सरकार ने किया। अगर हमें एमएसपी हटानी होती तो स्वामीनाथन कमेटी की रिपोर्ट लागू ही क्यों करते भाई? अगर कानून लागू होने के बाद भी एमएसपी की घोषणा हुई, एमएसपी पर सरकारी खरीदी हुई, उन्हीं मंडियों में हुई, तो क्या कोई समझदार इस बात को स्वीकार करेगा कि एमएसपी बंद हो जाएगी? और इसलिए मैं कहता हूं, इससे बड़ा कोई झूठ नहीं हो सकता। और इसलिए मैं देश के प्रत्येक किसान को ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि पहले जैसे एमएसपी दी जाती थी, वैसे ही दी जाती रहेगी। किसानों को सिर्फ मंडियों से बांधकर बीते दशकों में जो पाप किया गया है, ये कृषि सुधार कानून उसका प्रायश्चित कर रहे हैं। और मैं फिर दोहराता हूं, नए कानून के बाद 6 महीने हो गए, कानून लागू हो गया, हिंदुस्तान के किसी कोने में कहीं पर भी एक भी मंडी बंद नहीं हुई है। फिर क्यों झूठ फैलाया जा रहा है? सच्चाई तो यह है कि हमारी सरकार एपीएमसी को आधुनिक बनाने पर, उनके कंप्यूटरीकरण पर 500 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा खर्च कर रही है। फिर ये एपीएमसी बंद किए जाने की बात कहां से आई? बिना सैर पैर बस झूठ फैलाओ, बार बार बोलो। बीते कई दिनों से देश में किसानों के लिए जो नए कानून बने, आजकल उसकी चर्चा बहुत है। एक कृषि सुधार, ये कानून रातों रात नहीं आए हैं। पिछले 20-22 साल से इस देश की हर सरकार ने, राज्यों की सरकार ने इस पर व्यापक चर्चा की है। कम अधिक सभी संगठनों ने इन पर विमर्श किया है। देश के किसानों के संगठन, कृषि एक्सपर्ट्स, कृषि अर्थशास्त्री, कृषि वैज्ञानिक, हमारे यहाँ के प्रोग्रेसिव किसान भी लगातार कृषि क्षेत्र में सुधार की मांग करते आए हैं।
So the farmers, the Prime Minister was speaking to the farmers of Madhya Pradesh. But what are the farmers, those who are protesting here at the Ghazipur border, at the Singhu border, what did they make of this outreach of the Prime Minister? Listen in.
हमारा जो किसान है वो पंजाब से चल के दिल्ली आ जाता है। राजा हमारा दिल्ली में बैठा हुआ है। डिमांड हमारी जो है राजा से है, तो राजा का फर्ज है वो मध्य प्रदेश ना जाके दिल्ली किसानों से बात करे, सीधी बात करे ना, सीधी बात करे कि इसमें आपका फायदा है, एमएसपी हम खत्म नहीं कर रहे। जो बातें हैं, जो नए कानून लाए गए हैं, जबरदस्ती क्यों थोप रहे हैं? जो किसान कह रहा है कि मेरे को नहीं है पसंद, ये मेरी जमीन है, मेरी मर्जी है। जब अडानी हमारी फॉर्चून तेल अपना जो अपनी मर्जी से बेचते हैं, पेट्रोल अपनी मर्जी से बेच रहे हैं, तो किसान की क्या फ्री की चीजें हैं क्या?
सरकार को हमारी रिक्वेस्ट है, बेनती है मोदी जी को पूरी जनता ने वोट दे के केंद्र में बिठाया है, प्रधानमंत्री जी हैं। हमें इस कानून की जरूरत ही नहीं है। हम अपनी किरत करके और देश को चला रहे हैं। अनाज जो भी उगता है अपनी मंडियों में बेच रहे हैं। आड़त जो हमारी है, हमें जब जब जरूरत होती है पैसे की, हम अपने आड़तिये से पैसे लेके आते हैं। अपनी किसान का काम होता है खेती पे पैसा लगाना। हमारे पास पैसा तो है नहीं इतना। बिल्कुल।
All right. Now, meanwhile, the Prime Minister also, in fact, lashed out at the opposition, saying that the opposition parties are trying to mislead the farmers by in fact, spreading a lot of misinformation about the new farm laws. Prime Minister hit out at the opposition, and he also accused the opposition of misguiding the farmers. Prime Minister pointed out towards the manifestos of other political parties to claim the opposition parties also had made similar promises. Without taking any name, Prime Minister said these parties are trying to take mileage out of these protests. Targeting the previous Congress governments, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said their promises of farm loan waiver fell flat. He accused the Congress of betraying the farmers by making false promises.
मुझे लगता है उनको पीड़ा इस बात से नहीं है कि कृषि कानूनों में सुधार क्यों हुआ। उनको तकलीफ इस बात में है कि जो काम हम कहते थे लेकिन कर नहीं पाते थे, वो मोदी ने कैसे किया, मोदी ने क्यों किया, मोदी को इसका क्रेडिट कैसे मिल जाए। मैं सभी राजनीतिक दलों को हाथ जोड़ के कहना चाहता हूं, आप सारा क्रेडिट अपने पास रख लीजिए। आपके सारे पुराने घोषणा पत्रों को ही मैं क्रेडिट देता हूं। मुझे क्रेडिट नहीं चाहिए। मुझे किसान के जीवन में आसानी चाहिए, समृद्धि चाहिए, किसानी में आधुनिकता चाहिए। आप कृपा करके देश के किसानों को बरगलाना छोड़ दीजिए, उन्हें भ्रमित करना छोड़ दीजिए। साथियों, ये कानून लागू हुए 6-7 महीने से ज्यादा समय हो चुका है, लेकिन अब अचानक भ्रम और झूठ का जाल बिछाकर अपनी राजनीतिक जमीन जोतने के खेल खेले जा रहे हैं। किसानों के कंधे पर बंदूक रखकर वार किए जा रहे हैं। मीटिंग में भी पूछ रही हैं, पब्लिकली पूछ रही हैं। हमारे कृषि मंत्री टीवी इंटरव्यू में कह रहे हैं, मैं खुद बोल रहा हूं कि भाई आपको कानून में किस क्लॉज में क्या दिक्कत है बताइए। जो भी दिक्कत है वो आप बताइए। तो इन राजनीतिक दलों के पास कोई ठोस जवाब नहीं होता, और यही इन दलों की सच्चाई है।
प्रधानमंत्री और कृषि मंत्री आज जब मध्य प्रदेश की किसान को संबोधित करने का स्वांग रच रहे थे, तो काश वो मध्य प्रदेश की मंडियों का हाल तो जान लेते। मध्य प्रदेश में 269 सरकारी कृषि उपज खरीद मंडियां हैं। इस कानून के आने के बाद मध्य प्रदेश में 47 मंडियां बंद हो गई और यही नहीं 143 मंडियां ऐसी हैं मध्य प्रदेश में जहां पर कारोबार होना तो दूर 50% कारोबार बंद हो गया।
I'm now being joined by Vijay Javandia. He's the founder member of the Shetkari Sangathan. Anila Singh of the BJP also joining us. But before I go to my guest, let me just get in a quick couple of reactions on what the Prime Minister has said, and has that trickled down to the farmers, those who are protesting here. कहाँ से हैं सर आप?
हम उत्तर प्रदेश हरदोई जिला।
हरदोई से हैं। प्रधानमंत्री जी आज मध्य प्रदेश के किसानों से बात कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि इस बिल में सब कुछ आपके हित में है और आप लोगों को ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज भड़का रही हैं, वरना तो आप लोगों को दिखाई पड़ेगा कि सारा बिल जो है वो आप लोगों के हित में बिल है।
हम ऑपोजिशन के नहीं हैं, हम किसी पार्टी के नहीं हैं, हमने इसको वोट दिया है। हमें तो फिर यही भड़का रहे हैं, हम तो इन्हीं के ही हैं। इनको वोट हमने 2 बार प्रधानमंत्री का वोट मैंने डाला इसको और डलवाया और मुख्यमंत्री योगी को वोट दिया। अब हम तो इनको पूछने आए हैं। ये अपने गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री थे, इसने एक किसान गोष्ठी की थी गांधीनगर में, उसमें हम भी थे। कुल 700 किसान थे पूरे देश के। उसमें ये कह रहे थे प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी को, भाई बताइए आपको दूसरा प्लान हो गया है, किसान आयोग ही नहीं अभी तक बना है, स्वामीनाथन की रिपोर्ट ठंडे बस्ते में पड़ी है। अब मेरे से तो ये बात ही नहीं करेंगे। मैं आप गांधीनगर में क्या कह रहे थे?
मोदी जी की बातों पे आपको यकीन क्यों नहीं आ रहा? मोदी जी कह रहे हैं कि आपको, मैं बार बार कह रहा हूं एमएसपी नहीं हटेगा, मंडी नहीं हटेगी, किसान क्यों उनकी बात पे यकीन क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं?
ये एमएसपी कह रहा हटेगा नहीं, हम एमएसपी की गारंटी मांगते हैं। एमएसपी तो अब चल रहा है। धान हमारा हरदोई में या पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में 900,000 को बिक रहा है पूरा, तो वो कहाँ एमएसपी है? हमें दिखाई नहीं देता एमएसपी कहाँ है।
जी अनिला सिंह जी, आई थिंक यू शुड आंसर दैट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस व्हाट दिस जेंटलमैन वाज सेइंग। ही इज फ्रॉम हरदोई। He says that all that the Prime Minister, the Agriculture Minister is saying, it doesn't trickle down on the ground. Why can't the government give them a guarantee on the MSP is a straight question that the farmers continue to ask. It's been 23 days.
Ankit, I have to reply in English or Hindi?
Ma'am, go ahead in English right now.
Absolutely. Now, first of all, I mean, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji says, or any of our senior leaders or the minister says that we have not touched MSP and it is continuing as it was. So, the false narrative is being spread by the opposition and all those people and all those organizations who have hidden agenda behind it. So, let me tell you about the MSP. No country in the world has 23 crops under MSP. Nobody can cite a single example. Then nobody can cite a single example where any of the country is giving 100% MSP on the number of crops which are covered under MSP in that country. So they should stop this narrative and they should make these farmers understand that MSP is one thing. Like when a farmer, he takes his produce to mandis under APMC Act, the produce is being bought, and if the produce is not bought there, then they go ahead with the MSP and the agencies like FCI, they buy the crop. Now the thing is, it has never ever happened. It has never ever happened, and it is not practically possible. I just now mentioned that nowhere in the world it is happening. That a whole lot of
but the question is, madam, the question is, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he was the Chief Minister and head of the Consumer Committee. He also was the one who was in favor of putting a legal binding as far as the MSP is concerned. So that is also going back on his own word. But let me get in Vijay Javandia. Mr. Javandia, reply to what Anila Singh is saying. No other country guarantees the minimum price, support price on 23 crops, like India does. If the government gives a guarantee on the MSP, it defeats the purpose of this entire bill. That is why the government says that we are ready to make adjustments and we are ready to give assurances.
No, what she is saying, I want to give information to her. She must be knowing it, but they are not accepting it. Nowhere in the developed country in the world, agriculture is not sustained without state support. Farmer is not depending on only market price. Show me one country where farmer is depending on market price, whether it is America, Europe, or even China, the left country. Secondly, most humbly, I want to submit that Prime Minister Modi ji has said nothing new in Madhya Pradesh. He is claiming that he implemented Swaminathan Commission 50% over cost. But most humbly, I want to mention here that in 2008-9, Manmohan Singh ji has increased MSP of all crops from 28% to 50%. The cotton MSP was increased from 2,030 rupees to 3,000 rupees. I just please give me 1 minute. I will give you one quote from the MSP publication. This is for cotton. The average cost of production of cotton for 2008-9 works out to 1,541 on A2FL and 2,088 on C2. And the Manmohan Singh government announced 3,000 rupees. So that was about 50% on C2. You can verify this. If this submission is wrong, I will tweet from the social activities. Then what BJP will do? Secondly, on this, there was no increase of MSP. Just a minute.
Okay, hold on.
Just a minute. There was no increase of MSP of cotton for 3 years. I wrote to Chief Minister of Gujarat, Honorable Modi ji, on 18/6/2010. This is later with me, and I got reply from the Gujarat government.
Okay, let me go across to Anila Singh. Anila Singh, the problem of mistrust is so much, and it has arisen because of the kind of statements that we hear from the leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat says that it is the Naxals, it is the Khalistanis, those who have now taken over the farmers' protest. The Prime Minister keeps saying that they are being misled. These farmers are not Khalistanis or Naxals, Anila Singh. They are the farmers, those who are expecting the Prime Minister to speak to them. If the Prime Minister can speak to the farmers of Madhya Pradesh, if the Agriculture Minister can go to Madhya Pradesh and speak to the farmers there, why can't anybody from your government come to the Singhu border or the Ghazipur border and speak to them directly? If there is a misinformation campaign, the onus is on you to make sure that that misinformation campaign is combated.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. As a ruling government in the center, I can't say about the states, but yes, in the center, if some sort of misconception is being spread by anybody, any organization or any person, I mean, it is the duty of the ruling government to get it clarified. And this is what we are doing day in and day out. Secondly, right from the beginning, government is engaging in dialogue with the farmer leaders. You cannot say that government is not engaging. Now, thirdly, you are saying why Prime Minister is not coming himself in between the farmers, and he, I mean, physically, why he, I mean, even the gentleman, he said this thing, then why he is doing everything virtually, why he is talking to the farmers from Kutch, Gujarat, why he is talking
not
to the farmers
asking the
from
questions that these farmers are asking. Should the government not be engaging with these farmers directly?
Government is doing that. Government is doing that. And let me say one more thing, Ankit. Let me say one more thing here. See, our country has always been seen through the prism of religion and caste. Okay, let us see it through the prism of region. Now, this protest and agitation, this is being predominantly, it is being done by the farmers coming from Punjab. We know that Punjab is heavily dependent on the mandis. And why? Because we know like two strong political parties.
Let me for argument's sake agree that it is only the farmers of Punjab. But does that mean the government can ignore them? For the last 23 days, they have been sitting in court. 24 farmers have died. You can't make an argument that only a small section of farmers is right now, a small section of farmers is only protesting. Mr. Jawania, I want to give you the last word. The government is inviting the farmers for a clause-by-clause discussion. What is the problem in doing that? Why be adamant on repealing the laws rather than having a dialogue with the government to try and maximize whatever you can get of them?
You are asking me, can I come in? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, we are ready to talk, but
I'm
what is
asking you,
happening?
sir.
They are repeating. Hello? See, they are repeating the same thing. They are not going
Sir, go ahead.
on any new track. They are not going on any new track. What we are afraid of is that if these three laws, we are very specific on this. If government is so confident that because of three laws, we are going to get good price out of APMC. Good price means more than MSP. Then why they are afraid of making it a law, MSP? Why they are afraid to say that no import in this country will be below MSP? What is the hitch? Because they don't have to purchase anything, because farmers are going to get good price. That is what we are having doubt on this, and we are not very confident that whatever promise they will make will be fulfilled, because trust is not there. Whatever promises, see, neem coated urea, they are mentioning it, neem coated urea, but Modi government has reduced subsidies on urea. If I am saying this wrong, then the BJP spokesperson should reply on this. The diesel prices are increased.
I think the fact of the matter is right now, if the Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat and leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party keep saying that it is a very small number of farmers, or these are Naxals or Khalistanis, how will the farmers have any trust in the process of dialogue that the government wants to initiate? First, the government and the elements of the Bharatiya Janata Party will have to give up this maligning campaign. Only then, hopefully, there would be a day for movement forward. Because, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, every passing day, a farmer is losing his life at the borders where they are waiting for some sort of a resolution. Thank you so much, Anila Singh and Mr. Jamandia, for joining me on the broadcast.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.